Hi everyone, it's me, Spring, the fiber enthusiast, and welcome to the channel. I want to welcome each and every one of you. Now, if you would like to know more about this channel, I suggest going and checking out all of the different playlists. There's all kinds of things. I am a designer in needle tatting, crocheting, knitting, weaving, and I spin yarn, process fiber, dye yarn, all kinds of good stuff. So let's go ahead and get busy and show you what I've been up to this week so we can get into the show and tell and see what you guys have been up to this week. Are you ready? Let's go. First off, I'm going to go with some fiber that I spun. Thursday night, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I go live and we have a spin and chat. Well, it was the viewer's choice of colors, what order they went in, and it was just for some fun. I don't want to tie up my bigger bobbins because I am getting ready to dye some more fiber roving and spin it into a yarn that will be up for sale later. But first, I got to make sure that my bobbins are empty so that way I can work on it. So I only just spun this single, small amount of fiber, but the viewers during, you guys, my friends that come and watch me during my live, you guys got to pick what order they went in. And most everybody said green. And then I held up the colorway that my co-host said, and everybody pretty much agreed that that was the direction. So it was green, orange, blue, and then this purpley red color. So that's just a single. It now goes in my crock over here for later use. It was something fun to do during my live. Now let's get into business. So I do have one that still needs to be hanged up. It just finished drying. I checked the yardage. I checked the WPI on it. It's in a cake. It is ready for purchase with the exception of hanging it back up. It is 370 yards. Now, that is not the greatest representation of the color, but I will add a picture up here. And the wraps per inch, WPI, is 14. So it is a 2-ply, and it's got colors of fall, some deeper than others. There's raspberry color in there. There's a purpley color in there. There's orange and green. It's just, like I said, that is not the greatest representation of the colors, and there's nothing I can do about it. But there you go. So if you've seen the picture, you've seen what it looks like. Also, I'm starting another charm for an order, and I'm not real fond of this particular bead yet. It's okay. It's just we're never happy with what we do. I think that's just what it is. But at any rate, there's some yellow, some orange, some flowers here, green, and to go with that is the smaller beads. So I was working on it and I'm like, and then when it cooled, I'm not totally happy with it. So I'm probably going to do another one in a different way to be this bead here. And it will have these colors. Those are the colors that was requested, because this is actually a charm for an order, and that is similar to this one here. So that I'm also working on. Now let's go ahead and get into some crochet and knit, huh? Get back into the fiber. All right. So here is the tutorial beanie, the beanie that will be coming out on Monday. So here it is. And you will see it with this. Same thing, just this one, you actually don't even see the black brim in it. I actually had enough to kind of start it off for you. But yeah, here's the two beanies. This one has four front and four of your brim rounds, and this one has three. Same beanie, same exact beanie. So that is the tutorial that is coming out Monday here on this channel. Now these hats will be going into a new bag to go to K&K Crochet for Bumblebee Mountain Outreach. Yay! All right, next up we have knitting. So last week I shared that I had received some amazing happy mail from my friend Rachel, and that's Premier Cotton. It's the puzzle cotton, which I love their puzzle yarn. And the Premier Cotton, puzzle cotton, oh my gosh, it's awesome. So I went ahead and cast on 80 stitches. I did front and back post, yeah. Knit and purl, a 1x1 ribbing for a very nice large collar that could fold down. And I just put in the stitch markers and started the increasing for the raglan sleeve section. And I decided that I like to torture myself, and I'm gonna do Celtic cable sleeves. So yeah, I stopped because I needed to come in here and rummage around and find a couple of cable hooks, at least the right size, couple cable hooks, and go out and start on the Celtic knot on the sleeve. That will be the only cabling I do. Everything else will just be basically knit in the round, make it big, super comfy. But yeah, I'm gonna do just the Celtic knot. It's a form of Celtic knot down each sleeve. So wish me luck. Hope I didn't torment myself too bad with it, but we'll give it a shot. Next up, and the last one on my list of things that I'm doing, I will show you. I am using my Furls number 4, Furls 4mm crochet hook for this project. I am also using Dawn Erin Loving Hands Creations yarn, and this is Enchanted Woods. My friend Rachel actually named this colorway. And I am making the Lost Souls shawl. Now, I am not a huge shawl person. I am more about my shawlettes that I can wear bandana style or kerchief style, bandana style. So as soon as I get close to the end of this one, I will finish the last final rows on this particular one and call it good. I have enough to make it huge, but I'm just going to stop there. Now, of course, I finished in the middle of a row, but it's pretty big already. Here we go. So that's basically what I'm working on. I figured I need to get this done prior to finishing this or getting too sidetracked on that. This is just something fun, but it is the Lost Souls, and I will add in the name of the designer and probably the Ravelry link, because that's what I have from a long time ago. I have had this pattern since it came out, and yeah, I'm finally working it up. But nevertheless, I don't have a whole lot left here. I'm going to work up what I have here and finish it up and then call it good. Then that is it for me. So that is my part. Let's get into your part. First, I want to say awesome, awesome job, everyone, and their beautiful, beautiful makes. Thank you so much for sharing your makes with everyone else. And actually, you know, speaking of that, I think I need to share. So I was listening to videos on the Decade Divas and stuff, and I thought, I could share the picture of my cowl that I did last week, the Audrey cowl, which I had said that it made me think of, the later years, Victorian years, and I was thinking of Victorian names, and then it become Audrey Hepburn, yeah, Audrey Hepburn. Well, Audrey Hepburn starred in a lot of movies in the 60s, and the decade that I will be sharing it for is the 60s, because that's what it reminds me of. So just a little heads up to you all, my awesome viewers, friends, that I will be putting it in. I will be sending her a email probably, but she will be tagged in this video as well as everybody else, the Decade Divas. And you'll see that tag in the headline as well as in the description box. And everybody that's involved in it, which is K&K Crochet and a couple others, or like 3 others, I think. I don't have that pulled up right in front of me. I'm so sorry. But all their information will be down below if you want to go check them out. I think it's an awesome idea that they're doing these decades. It's a lot of fun, and I'm seeing a lot of really cool work. So thank you so much for doing that collab with everybody, and I'm excited to share. So if you do it, you could share your picture with her as well. Because it's a 60s style, but that's what I made it thinking of. You may think of something different when you made it. Maybe a different decade. But anyway, let's get into what y'all have been making. I just wanted to throw that out there real quick. I am going to share my work somewhere else. All right. So first up, I went in my email, and Not for Frogging, Gina had sent me a needle tatting picture, and it's of a beautiful angel, and I'm going to put it over here. This week, I am back over here on that because I'm using my tablet instead of my phone. I'm sorry, y'all. I keep switching things on you. But we'll get back over to the blank space on the wall soon. I promise. So she did a needle tatted angel. I love it. Beautiful job. Now here's the kicker, y'all. She made it with Karen Simply Soft yarn, not thread. Isn't it pretty? Such a good job. She's doing amazing. Amazing. She started needle tatting from my channel 3 years ago now, I guess. 2 years ago, something like that. Not for Frogging. How long ago has that been? But thank you so much for sharing that with us. I think you did a fantastic job. So next up, we're going to go into the Facebook group and go under our Friday post. K&K brings to us the Post Helene beanie, which is one of my patterns and free tutorial here on the channel. Check it out. It's like, phew. It is a lot of fun to do, and once you get the hang of the stitches, you got it. All right, next up we have Cecilia. Cecilia has shared with us the Textured Cabin Throw by Mama Swift with her Luck of the Draw 9, Camp Boggy Creek style. I used Big Twist Living Yarn. I think it needs a small border. It's just a smidge over 40 inches wide by 42.5 inches long without a border. Look at that. So pretty. I love all the colors, and it looks amazing, Cecilia. Fantastic job. All right. Next up, we have Sanita. She is sharing with us. She made the Audrey cowl. She actually tested it for me. It was kind of a nonchalant, here, you want to make it? Okay, well, you got to wait for the tutorial comes out. And she's like, oh, I said, okay, fine. And I sent her, because I'm very cautious of who tests for me, I sent her the tutorial link prior to it going out, and she finished it, and she was so excited to get it done, and I was happy she didn't have any issues, and she made it. So this is the Audrey Cowl done by Sunita, and then she decided she was going to make a headband ear warmer to go with it, and I think it looks amazing. I love it. And her Audrey Cowl does not have the buttons. So she did a sew together. Mine has 3 buttons. So that is optional. And I tell you how to do that in the actual video. Next up, we have Denise E. Or like I said last week, Denise E. Denise E. She is, let's see. Yeah, she's Denise E. Crochet and Yarn Addict on YouTube. Yay! I love it that she's went from one small portion of her name and expanded and has this awesome name. So Denise E., all one, Crochet and Yarn Addict. Yes. She's been busy as always. Here we go. She completed her weekly wipe out with Mad Mimi, Snowman this time, and her bod hat a palooza. Let's see. Oh, she did the gesture hat. And she finished the shawl. She was working on since last week. It is not blocked yet, but all her ends are woven in. So it's finished. It's finished. She still has her 3 luck of the draw Afghans that she needs to, let me see. Let me reread that. I still have to get my 3 luck of the draw blankets done for this week. But now that the shawl is finished, I have more time. So here is our snowman. So cute. Too cute. And the gesture hat. And look at the shawl. So beautiful. You did an amazing job on everything. It looks beautiful. And the hat is super cute too. I totally would wear that. And I'm not a big hat person, but I totally would wear that. Oh my goodness, that looks awesome. You did such a great job, Denise. All right, so that concludes our show and tell for this week. Thank you so much for sharing your makes with us so everybody can get inspired and go, ooh, I never thought of doing that. Because the hat, I didn't. That's really cool. I didn't think of that. I would like to do one knitted. I might have to poke around, see if there is one. All right, everyone. So until next time, be blessed, be a blessing. And from me to you, thank you for watching, and bye for now, everyone.